So hi and welcome to this another episode with me Ashi. I hope you guys are doing good. और I think मैं बहुत सारे videos already बनाती हूँ, students देख रहे हैं videos. पर जब बात हम किसी college की बात कर रहे होते हैं, किसी exam के बारे में बात कर रहे होते हैं, तो we always wanted to know कि जो students वहाँ पे हैं या फिर जिन्होंने वो exam दिया है उनका क्या perspective है, उनकी क्या journey, right? So I think for this specific episode I have Kundan with me. He is from XIM Bhubaneswar. I think it is among the top colleges and he applied through ZAT. तो यहाँ पे हम ना कि सिर्फ ZAT के बारे में बात करेंगे, but also about his life, his journey at XIM Bhubaneswar. So first of all, over to you. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Kundan Linka, and basically I am pursuing my MBA from XIMB Business Management course. Prior to joining XIMB, I was working with Cognizant and Amazon. So basically, it was an IT role in Cognizant, and in Amazon, it was basically in the supply chain domain. And apart from that, it has been a very good experience here at XIMB, and looking forward to grow and lead in the future as well.
See, first of all, Kundan, जो सबसे पहला question जब हमने ये interview start किया उससे पहले, like we were discussing that you get into XIM Bhubaneswar through ZAT, right?
Yeah.
And जितना मेरा knowledge है, if you want to get into a top private college, right, you need to have minimum 90 percentile or near about 90 percentile in either CAT or ZAT. तो बहुत सारे students CAT prepare कर रहे हैं, but CAT के साथ साथ ZAT भी prepare कर रहे होते. So what do you think, students who are in their final year of graduation parallelly preparing for ZAT examination, or students with work experience managing their jobs and parallelly preparing for ZAT, तो कैसे वो ये जो लास्ट के टाइम कुछ मंथ्स बचे हैं वो कैसे अपनी प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटजी को डिसाइड कर सकते हैं एज पर दैट एग्जाम? या ओवर टू यू.
Okay. So basically, a very fundamental thing to understand is basically when we look at a CAT paper and a ZAT paper, so you can see कि ZAT थोड़ा much more fundamental है in terms of VARC section, whereas ZAT, I'm talking about ZAT, is much more fundamental and much more conceptual, or you can say much more critical in the part of VARC section. If you want to, bring something to your ZAT score, via VARC is the only section where you can add something better. कहने का मतलब ये है कि आप अगर ZAT फोकस कर रहे हो तो ZAT में if you are good at VARC section, you will be getting a very good score. Whereas if you take about CAT, again we all know DI quants take the major chunk of it. So that's what I would suggest कि if talking about ZAT, तो थोड़ा सा अपना alignment VARC की तरफ अच्छे से रखें, and और चीजें काफी क्लियर होंगी, like how much they have to score if they want to get above 90 percentile and above 95 percentile. So again, need to be selective ZAT के लिए, and also if you are selective, just make sure that your efficiency is good while attempting the questions. You need not attempt all the questions, but yes, your efficiency must be good while you're attempting any of the you say comprehension text or any of the quants वाला section. But ZAT में आप अलग से तभी आओगे if you are at least you are good with any of the 2 RCs, or or because ZAT में चीज और क्या है कि things will come much more from the point of view, like you need to have synonyms, antonyms का एक अच्छा understanding, vocabs. You need to have that things. And also the paper doesn't ask you much about going to any logical concepts in the form of quants. But yes, whenever you are talking about ZAT the paper, I would say कि RC sections must be done thoroughly. RC sections are small in ZAT, but yes, they do take time because they are very much confusing in the terms of options कह लो. Because what we'll see is CAT में भले you will get a big comprehension to read, big RC text, but in ZAT you will be getting a limited RC text, means not that big, but yes, those will be very much confusing. You need to glance through each and every sentence and need to correlate कि भाई last में क्या था and how is it correlating, because many of the time you will feel कि there is a disconnect between sentence 2 and sentence 3, and that is where they are asking you to comprehend that what could be there. It's all upon your imagination and your comprehension that अच्छा ठीक है इसके बाद ये हो सकता है, and based on that they will ask you to answer those questions, and again those questions, the options might थोड़ा सा confusing कि you will feel कि option 2 and option 3 दोनों सही है, but again वो होते नहीं है. So yes, RC is the main game player here in ZAC.
What do you think, Kundan, last 90 days की किसी भी स्टूडेंट की किसी भी एग्जाम को लेके क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होनी चाहिए?
Last 90 days, I would say कि still a very good time you have 90 days पे. If you are thorough with all the concepts, the major chunk of concepts everyone knows: arithmetics, algebra in quants, RCs. RCs to are do and means you have to do that mandatory thing. And DI may some of the logical questions and jumbled letters and such stuff, which everyone might be preparing for, snap le lo ya phir, right from their SSB exam, etc., etc. So that's all good. But if what I'll tell is not to focus much more on the concepts which you feel that you are not that much comfortable. But if you are not comfortable with concepts of like arithmetics या probability या PNC में permutation and combination, you feel कि you are not that much comfortable, so yes, you need to practice on this fundamental and mandatory topics as well. Means at least these topics. Mensuration होता है कि many of the people might find कि यार इतने सारे formulas हैं, so how to look after it. But हाँ ठीक है, आप mensuration वगैरह छोड़ सकते हो, sets, certs, indices आप छोड़ सकते हो, but again चीजें like arithmetics वगैरह इन पे you have to focus on, and at the last 90 days mocks and practice as much as you can till at least you have 30-45 days with you. Post that आप अपना 2-3 दिन का gap लो, just revise on the concepts, revise on the past year question papers, because you will find some of the similarities as of now what's happening. पहले होते थे नहीं होते थे, not sure, but अब you can find a kind of similarities and kind of correlation between papers. If not पिछले साल के papers पे, but at least 3-4 साल के paper की मतलब a gap of 4 year के paper के बीच में you will find some of the similarities which would eventually help you out in terms of theta questions, etc.
I think, that's pretty much about this answer. Also, I have this one more question, right? You completed your BTech as we were discussing that with mechanical engineering. You landed up to a good company, to a good job, right? Then how come, MBA came to the picture that, now I have to go and complete my MBA, how and when you decided? And also, I mean, after answering this, I just wanted to understand because, we heard a lot of things online. Somebody says that MBA is not really worth it. Somebody says that it's really worth it. So what's your opinion, after spending more than a year, right, with the program?
Yeah, Ashia, okay. Yes, to that question, yes, doing MBA, I think I started realizing from my third year of my BTech. Because I was very much engaged with, there is a concept called Formula Students and Motorsports Activities. So I used to take active participation in those things. And I was the one who, there is a round where you need to present your business plan for that particular workshops of yours or such stuff. So from that time only, I just started analyzing कि यार ये भी तो हो सकता है. It is not only about going technical in each and every aspect. You want to, because there is a very good saying here. One of our most revered faculty, he says that when I teach you in class, I make sure that you go to Neptune and understand things what is going on in Earth, so that you can have a clear picture of what's going on for example, you should have a clear picture of what's going around in your business. It's not कि यार एक functionality पे ही you are working and you are not saying कि what is the impact you are creating, because that won't create a sense of belongingness कि why you are doing this stuff, and 2-3 years down the line you will feel कि यार मतलब चीजें मजा नहीं आ रहा टाइप्स, and you will start कि यार switch करते हैं. So I had a plan of doing MBA from my third year, and then eventually I went into one of the said companies. There also some of the instances happened ki I felt ki if you are if you want to be a part of any of the decision making role, then you need to have something credible to your profile. It doesn't mean ki BTech is not a credibility to your profile, but yes, uh, a master's degree from any of the good B schools does gives a gravity to your points, to your opinions. And moreover, MBA say what I have felt ki there is a huge difference in the way you conduct yourself. Might be you will feeling कि यार अभी आप जो कर रहे हो वो बहुत ज्यादा कर रहे हो and that's your maximum capacity. But whenever you land into a beast, there are hell lot of things going around, right from your committee works to your assignments to everything. So that shapes you very well. And that thing what I felt is makes your brain accommodating to things, and to have a logic of doing things कि यार अच्छा ठीक है कुछ हो गया ठीक है, what's controllable now, I know these are the controllable things, whatsoever happened, non-controllable I should focus on the controllable things, and you start working on that irrespective of whatsoever the losses you had, or because business में you can only run after this only कि if you sit back and if you are sobbing over things कि यार ये हो गया वो हो गया, it doesn't मतलब it is not a good thing for the business as well. So यही सब reason था कि MBA लेने का, and then while I was working with Cognizant, I joined Cognizant because I had to in that particular time because COVID and everything was going around. So I had to take any of the backup measures. But as soon as I got into XIM and I felt that I am getting good scores in my mocks and everything, so I dropped my resignation there and I started for, because that was my initial phase at Cognizant. Many of my friends now, after 4 to 5 years of work they are now asking me whether I should do an MBA or not. So what I suggest them is please analyze the career aspects, the like growth cycle of your career you are into. As we say, product life cycle. तो वैसा एक product life cycle में आप कहाँ पे हो अभी? If you feel कि you are into a growing stage, so a MBA would help for sure. Because you might feel कि a BTech degree से max to max you can get around 15-20, and if your luck is good, ठीक है आपको 20-25 तक also you can get 20-25 LPA you can get. But whenever you're doing a MBA from a good college or from a good premier B schools, you start with that particular thing, and obviously with those things, you get into a very good decision making role also. And that's a very what I felt is this is was the one of the most important thing I took MBA to have a gravity of my thoughts and my opinions. And I felt and many of the things इसके अलावा if I can say the culture of a B school, the alumni connect, the network you make, this whole adds a lot to your CV career and your capacity also.
So then finally you made it to the college. How's life, once you enter to a B school? I mean, and that too, after so many years working, एकदम से, हमारा जो daily schedule है वो change जाता है, पढ़ाई and everything. So how's life, when you enter to a B school, and how somebody can maximize? कि let's say, अभी जो 2023 में बहुत सारे students they are getting to college, they are raw, उनको नहीं पता क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, and so I mean, what do you feel like?
See, for the first year, the B school means like I guess जो भी उनके subjects हैं, that is same for all of them. as of now, when you go to your second year, you take your electives, you take your majors, minors, and then you work on them. तो for the first year सारे एक ही उस पे हैं. कोई जैसे अगर कोई फाइनेंस का है, फॉर एग्जांपल आई एम फ्रॉम एन इंजीनियरिंग टेक बैकग्राउंड, तो मुझे स्टैटिस्टिक्स इजी पड़ेगा. बट कोई अगर बीकॉम ग्रेजुएट है, कोई एमकॉम ग्रेजुएट है, फाइनेंस ग्रेजुएट है, तो उनको फाइनेंस, फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्टिंग, कोई सीएफए ग्रेजुएट है, तो सीएफए सर्टिफाइड है, तो उनको फाइनेंस आसान पड़ेगा. तो दैट हैपेंस, दैट्स अ वेरी इक्वल गेम. आप उनको स्टैटिस्टिक्स में हेल्प कर दो, वो आपको फाइनेंस में हेल्प कर देंगे. So the very important thing is कि whenever you join into an MBA colleges, first of all, to be receptive. ये ना हो कि आप जितना भी पढ़ें, then you have आपके पास एक headweight है कि यार नहीं, ये तो नहीं. At least listen to what people are saying and listen to what your peers are talking about. Because in MBA college, people come from a varied background. कुछ ऐसे भी होंगे कि डेंटिस्ट हैं, डॉक्टर्स हैं, कुछ ऐसे हैं कि like they are from botany, and then some are from art graduates. So it's a huge diverse experience which you can get. So being receptive is very important whenever you join into an MBA college or a B school, because then you won't be कि headweight नहीं है कि यार नहीं नहीं ये तो नहीं, ये नहीं. At least listen to what people are telling. And yes, whenever there are things are going around in campus, there are whole lot of feedbacks you'll be getting कि यार ये ठीक है, listen to everything, but yes, choose based upon your career goals. कि 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, where you want to see yourself. Because people would be telling out of their experience and what they have seen in past 2 years or 3 years. But लेकिन सबका सेम नहीं चलता. For example, for a botany or for a life sciences student, things would go in a different way. For example, if they go into any of the pharmaceutical company, तो उनका growth और बहुत अच्छी तरीके से होगा rather than people going into any of the FMCG companies. So things might get a means there would be a personalized touch of experience for people. But yes, being receptive is very important. First thing. Second thing, what I personally feel is competition आपके B school आने तक था. Once you get into your B school, remove competition दिमाग से, start working on collaborative space. Collaboration over competition. Because कल को this things only will only help आपको बिजनेस में भी एंड कहीं पे भी collaboration. So start collaborating, because MBA अगर आप चाहो कि यार मैं अकेले बैठ के रूम पे पढ़ लूंगा या पढ़ लूंगी, तो नहीं हो पाएगा. वो आपको you need to discuss with people. There would be cases coming from companies and different things. Then you have to sit, you have to talk, you have to talk to your faculties, get their guidance. So that's all. I feel कि ये दो points काफी important है. First, being receptive. Second, collaboration is over competition.
Also one last set of questions. How is XIM Bhubaneswar? I mean, how is the overall experience, college? I mean, what do you feel like? After working for almost near about 2 years, is it worth joining XIM Bhubaneswar?
Yeah. It is really, a different experience altogether joining XIM Bhubaneswar. Actually people think कि यार भुवनेश्वर है, ऑफशोर जगह होगी, ये है, वहां पे एक बी स्कूल. But believe me, the plethora of information and the alum connect is so strong कि मतलब you can just sit side पे and you can just talk to them. And मतलब there is a very popular saying again from one of our faculty who has been a part of XIMB from past, I guess, 24-25 years. 25 से भी ज़्यादा हो गया वो, 26. So sir says कि if you want to know what's the culture of XIMB, go to your hostel, listen to the walls of your room. Each and every room has its own and different story. Each and every room has a leader who is there working in one of the conglomerates or corporates. Go and talk to them. So things have been changing. Things have been अब थोड़ा modify होने लगा है, मतलब new hostels coming up and everything. But still, the very important thing is the faculty is still there, and a very huge means diverse faculties and good experienced faculties also. इसके apart में we have two campuses, एक new campus, एक old campus. Old campus was is in the is the heart of Bhubaneswar, center of Bhubaneswar, and new campus is thoda sa, I guess, 20 kilometers from Bhubaneswar city. And in new campus we have undergraduation programs plus HRM, sustainability management, and rural management, other courses. And in old campus, we only have MBA BM, that is MBA business management, PhD students, and executive students, EPDM students. So this is all about XIM, and I guess 2-3 years down the line, again things will go very good on the part of infrastructure development. That what's happening around XIMB, and in XIMB also Bhubaneswar is ramping up very fastly in terms of IT. No, Deloitte, and I guess LTI Mindspace is also coming up with their own offices in Bhubaneswar. So it's a very good, it would be a very good opportunity, seeing 2-3 years down the line for XIM.
Also, I have this one more question. I mean, I think when you got a call that you converted to this specific college, there are a number of websites where you find a lot of reviews about the college. But कौन सी ऐसी चीज जो आपको लगा कि यार ये कॉलेज में है, बट मुझे कॉलेज आने से पहले इसके बारे में नहीं पता था, बट यू आर नॉट एबल टू फाइंड इट ऑनलाइन अबाउट XIM भुवनेश्वर?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ था नहीं, मतलब यू विल गेट एवरीथिंग, मतलब है सारी जगह सब कुछ लिखा हुआ है कि क्या क्या है, व्हाट ऑल द things happens and what are the activities going around, placements कैसे हैं, ये वो, everything is there, fee structures, and I guess so.
So, what is the fees you're paying for 2 years?
As of now, for MBA BM, our fees was around 22.5,
Including everything.
including everything, and yeah, no, 22.5, 10,05,000, 22.5 including everything, including hostel.
And what about the average package?
Average package as of last year, we have based upon our placement reports, I guess around 21, close to 21.
Okay, fine. So I mean, what do you think? Investing 22.5 lakh for an average package of, let's say, 21 lakh, is it worth it?
Yeah, worth. I feel it's worth it, and also the roles that are coming. I think again that very well satisfies the ROI things which we all talk about. So it's all in all a good opportunity, and it depends ki how the people are coming. And because ऐसा नहीं है कि when we come and we join कि आप एक बस एक route पे आपको अकेला छोड़ जाता है, ऐसा नहीं है. People are there to support you, people are there to guide you, and they are 24/7 working कि यार means to increase the average pay package what we are receiving कि उससे और थोड़ा हो जाए और थोड़ा हो जाए, striving for excellence as usual.
And what do you think? अगर कोई स्टूडेंट क्लास में नहीं मिलेगा तो कहाँ मिलेगा XIM भुवनेश्वर?
क्लास में नहीं मिलेगा तो रूम पे ही वो होगा, और रूम पे होगा या फिर ग्राउंड राउंड पे या फिर वो बाहर ही होगा कहीं. बट हाँ, ये तो है कि वो क्लास मिस करना अभी के टाइम इतना वो नहीं.
And best hangout place according to you at the college?
एक है X Cafe, we have a X Cafe here, and then grounds वगैरह, and then X Walk, मतलब just a gallery thing of where people can आराम से, if they are free, they can walk around the campus.
And what is the one last suggestion you wanted to give to all those students who have just entered to the colleges or who are aspiring to get into all those colleges? What is the one piece of advice you wanted to give?
One piece of information that I would like to give them is, ठीक है, it's a part of process. ये नहीं है कि मतलब see, there are opportunities, very very good opportunities सारी जगह. हेड वेट करके नहीं चलना है कि यार नहीं हुआ तो मीन्स यार मैं कुछ और कर लेता हूँ, या फिर मतलब नहीं हुआ तो देन अगेन उस पर हट लगा के रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. थिंग्स आर देयर, थिंग्स आर प्रेटी फाइन ट्यून्ड आल्सो हियर, एंड इफ यू आर जॉइनिंग इनटू एनी ऑफ द बी स्कूल्स, एज सेड, बी रिसेप्टिव, कीप योरसेल्फ एट द वेरी फ्रंट की यार ये सीखना है, यार ये जानना है, बिकॉज जो भी आप जानते होंगे होता होगा, बिकॉज थिंग्स gets very peculiar when you come to B school. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमें लगता था कि थ्रूपुट एंड प्रोडक्टिविटी आर सेम थिंग कहीं बाहर, या प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड एफिशिएंसी आर सेम थिंग व्हेनेवर वी टॉक कैजुअली। हम ऐसे ही बात कर लेते हैं कि यार प्रोडक्टिविटी ठीक है यार, एफिशिएंसी ठीक है, बट व्हेनेवर यू कम टू बी स्कूल थिंग्स आर डिफरेंट। तो चीजें काफी पेक्यूलियर होंगी, चीजें काफी यू विल यू विल थिंक बोलने से पहले कि यार ये वर्ड मुझे बोलना चाहिए नहीं बोलना चाहिए, बिकॉज अगेन उसके लिए फिर वही बात है कि आप जो सीख के आए होगे ठीक है, आप सीखे हैं, बट अगेन ट्राई टू इम्प्लीमेंट और ट्राई टू लर्न फर्स्ट, अनलर्न। अच्छा, और एक चीज है कि पीपल से कि व्हेनेवर यू जॉइन ना कि टू अनलर्न एंड देन लर्न, व्हाट आई फील इज कि अनलर्न मत करो। ठीक है, आपने जो पढ़ा है कीप इट विथ योरसेल्फ, बिकॉज दैट वुड इवेंचुअली हेल्प यू अगेन, because very one of the very key aspect in any of the B school in terms of learning is the case competitions, case studies released by many of the good companies. So there you can implement your abhi ka learning plus your past learning. That would be a very creative way to ideate your solution to any of the case problems and case solutions. So yes, first being receptive, second try to interact with people. Networking is very abused term in any of the B schools, but yes, networking is very important. Proper networking in the sense trying to help people, trying to seek help from people, and collaborating at the very end, I would suggest.
Okay, so I think I'm done with my questions. Thank you so much, Kundan, for your time. It was lovely interacting with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwin.
Yeah.
I hope you like this video. For more such videos, keep watching our channel.
And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.